Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite products from this past month. Of course, if you've been watching all of my recent videos, you've seen a few, if not all of these products mentioned, but I wanted to do a roundup to really go a little bit more in depth as to why I love these products so much. Of course, I love hearing from you guys, so be sure to comment down below and let me know what your favorite beauty products have been in the month of May. So, let's begin. First things first, I have to mention my new Les Beige Tinted Moisturizer from Chanel. Of course, this is one of my favorite products. I did an entire video dedicated to this product, so I will link that down below in case you're curious. But this has been something that I have been grabbing almost every single day. I kind of figured whenever I first tried it that I would be using it a lot, but not this much. I've never owned a tinted moisturizer. As a makeup enthusiast, I am used to having a full face, full coverage, most every single day. But here in Miami, it's summer. We've gone through subtropical weather already. I know most of the country, I think it's still technically spring, but we're in the summer months where it's hot, it's humid and sticky. You know, the sun is harsh whenever it is out. We haven't had sun in probably 3 weeks straight. So this is me sending like wishes into the world, like please bring back the sunshine. I have my SPF ready. But truly you want something lightweight in that type of climate. So this has been really great because it is buildable. It has Kalanchoe extract, so it has skincare benefits. I never feel like I'm doing myself an injustice by having this on my face all day. It leaves your skin feeling nice. The shade range is a little bit tricky, but most people are going to be able to find a shade. So if you're looking for something lightweight for summer and you love a tinted moisturizer, this product is going to be right for you. It has a natural finish, so it's going to be pretty good for all skin types as well. If you are extremely oily or extremely dry, you might have to troubleshoot a little bit with this product, either using a lot of powder or maybe an oil absorbing primer. On the other side, maybe using more of a hydrating balm or something a little bit thicker that's going to give you the moisture you need. But for the most part, I think this product is something that most everybody can really enjoy and love. I'm so happy that they came out with something like this. Perfect timing. Of course, hand in hand with my Les Beige Tinted Moisturizer is my Les Beige eyeshadow palette, and this one is in the shade Deep. Sadly, I dropped it, so it's a crumbly mess. I'm afraid to hold it up too much because I don't want the few pieces that are still loose to fall everywhere. But this eyeshadow palette is something that I kind of needed from Chanel. I really wanted something like this. They have a couple quads that are beautiful, but they don't quite cover the spectrum of shades. And it's nice that it has 5 eyeshadows, so it's, you know, an extra shadow other than the quads, but it's not super big and bulky. Of course, the other palette that they came out with for spring, it was so beautiful, the Neapolis palette, so colorful and vibrant and really something special, a Chanel collector's dream. But this is something that is so easy to just take with you and wear just about every day. So this is a more user-friendly palette, I would say, but still it has a couple matte and metallic shadows, unlike the quads. Usually it's kind of all luminous or all matte. So I love this little mix. I probably will not be able to travel with it now that it's crushed a little bit, which makes me kind of sad because it's the perfect palette to just throw in your makeup bag and you can do so many different looks with it. This is probably going to have to stay on the counter, unfortunately in my case. But for other people, as long as you take care of it, this should be perfect for travel as well. I now have 2 Guerlain products to mention. These were both sent to me from Guerlain to rate and review. And I have just been blown away. Both exceeded my expectations. I'm going to start by talking about the Lure Primer. So this is a radiance primer from Guerlain, and I always thought the packaging was beautiful. I mean, the little gold flecks. It's a gorgeous looking product, but you and I both know that that is not going to save your makeup from melting off your face after 8 hours. It really has to do the job, not just look beautiful. And this product has delivered. I think I was so blown away. I was actually thinking about this morning. I was so blown away by this product because in my head it looks so similar to the YSL Blur Primer. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I think I have that somewhere. They sort of have a similar look in that they have the gold packaging, they're clear, you can see the little gold flecks, and they are meant to give you a little radiance. But the YSL primer, and I love YSL products, don't get me wrong, but it has that silicone-y, pore-filling feel on the skin that is great for what it does. A lot of people need something like that if they have larger pores or they have lots of fine lines. But for me, I really don't love that consistency. This, however, is very thin. It still feels like it fills in fine lines and pores, but it doesn't have that greasy, silicone-y texture. It gives you a little bit more radiance, and it just holds your makeup beautifully. I am obsessed with this primer, and it blew me away. I think because it far exceeded, in my mind at least, the YSL Blur Primer. The next Guerlain product that was sent to me was this terracotta bronzer, and this one is in the shade Light. This is something that I love for summer. It's so visually beautiful. The product itself smells nice. It has the perfect amount of sheen on top. It has like a little luminosity, but it's not too shimmery. It's not too sparkly. It doesn't turn dull on the skin, which a lot of bronzers, I think, when they come with too much shimmer, it ends up somehow, it's almost kind of, it goes against what you would assume, but it somehow kind of dulls the skin. This does not do that because, of course, it doesn't have a lot of shimmer in it. But it has 3 different tones of bronzer. It gives a nice peachy finish to the skin. It's not too red. The Le Beige powder from Chanel that I have been using to bronze, and it's almost dead. It's like on its last legs. I have that last little ring in the pan. It has been far too red for me, and I know it, and I've just been using it anyways. So I think for me too, whenever I first tried this, I had something to compare it to that I wasn't as happy about. Kind of the same situation with this. So of course I was blown away because it was finally the right shade, the shade that I should be using on a daily basis. But I love that this is perfect as an eyeshadow. I did that recently in a tutorial. You can use it, of course, as a bronzer. You can kind of contour if you just use maybe like that center shade that has the nice little beautiful emblem on there. But I love this bronzer. If you're looking for a new bronzer, they have a couple different shades, so if you're more tan or darker skinned than I am, there may still be something for you. This just happens to be the lightest shade because that's what works for me and my skin. It's gorgeous. This is something that will definitely be traveling with me. The next face product I have is this BECCA highlighter. This was sent to me complimentary from BECCA, and I requested this product because I love anything that's sort of ethereal, iridescent, kind of pinky purpley, and this powder I had to try. It was the Prismatic Amethyst, and I've always loved and been such a huge fan of the formula that BECCA uses with their highlighters. It goes on buttery, feels kind of creamy even though it's a powder. It just blends really beautifully. It doesn't highlight any bumps or texture on the skin. These powders are just a dream, and this shade in particular is beautiful. The way it gives a nice soft, light reflective, pinkish purple light, it gives the skin a nice healthy glow. So this, even though in the pan and in photos it looks maybe a little costume makeup-y, I don't know if that's the right way to describe it. Not as wearable. It truly is. I think that you could wear this every single day, and I have been grabbing it so often because it's a little bit more unique. Usually I am drawn to more fleshy toned highlighters. I don't like anything too bronze, too yellow, too pink even, and this truly is a pinkish purplish tone, and it looks lovely because BECCA did a great job of taking that trend, that kind of fairy tale, unicorn, mermaid trend that is so hot in beauty, and kind of elevate it a little bit and make it a little bit more wearable, more mature, something that, you know, a classy woman could wear. And I had to mention my favorite current lip product. This is the Rouge Per Couture formula from YSL Beauty. I have loved these lipsticks. I don't think there is a brand out there that competes with YSL when it comes to their shade range. Not necessarily just in this formula, but across their several formulas to choose from. They have berries, reds, nudes, pinks, purples, everything you can imagine. YSL has a shade for you. If you have a special event and you need to match a shoe, match a dress, I know people still like to do that sometimes, check YSL. Chances are they have a color for you. But this one is my perfect pinkish nude, and it is number 70, and I customized the cap. I had it engraved, and I picked out a special leopard print whenever we had our pop-up event in Coral Gables. It's creamy, it's not incredibly long lasting, but it's beautiful and it feels nice. All of the YSL lip products also have mango butter, so they have some lip treatment. They're very hydrating, which is such a relief whenever you're used to wearing long wear or matte lipsticks that can just suck the life out of your lips. It's really nice to, you know, switch out every once in a while and go with something that's going to be creamy and hydrating. So that's why I've personally loved this. My previous favorite nude, and still obviously one of my favorites, is 402. It's Adrian from Chanel. It's the Rouge Coco lipsticks. This is very similar. It's just slightly bit more pink, but it also has that mango butter, so you can't really taste it, but it has a little bit of like a smell to it. It smells a little bit sweeter and fruity, and this color I think is just beautiful, flattering. When people say they want a nude lipstick, this is what they're talking about, because it's not so nude that it's going to wash you out. It still gives you a little color. It is very rare that a mascara blows me away, but that is exactly what happened whenever I tried this Lash Expert from By Terry. And this was sent to me from the company to try and rate and review, and I had no expectations. I knew that the company was amazing. They have some great products, the Rose de Balm for lips. Of course, Terry is the woman who created the Touche Éclat from YSL. She then went on to start her own company. So she is this innovator in the cosmetics industry. You should expect great things from her. A lot of her powders and face palettes are so beautiful. I mean, the products themselves are very attractive to the eye. But again, I feel like I've used everything. I feel like I've tried every mascara. Nothing's gonna shake me. Nothing's gonna make me stray from my number one. And sure enough, here comes the Lash Expert with this incredible wand. So just like the Touche Éclat wand that became so popular was very innovative and new and really something different at the time it was launched. Now basically every brand has some sort of wand highlighter. This has an interesting wand as well. So the wand actually twists, and it will contract whether you want length or volume, and you can actually twist it twice so you can see it gets nice and tight, and that's when you can really build up the formula on the lashes. But I am obsessed with this mascara. The wand is really easy to use on my lower lashes, which for me is kind of like the test. I can use this on my lower lashes without struggling, it's a pass. If not, it's a complete fail, because I need to be, you know, getting out the door in the morning. I can't be fixing mascara because it's smeared and smudged all over my face, which you know can happen from time to time if you're doing your lower lashes. So that is kind of my standard. This far surpassed whatever I was expecting, what I'm currently or was currently using. And then it's great for the top lashes as well. So I'll go in with the wand just as it is, and then if I want to build up volume, I won't go ahead and I twist it once. You can have that option to twist it twice, but you can really kind of customize it, which is why this is so cool. The formula is great, the wand is great, and then you can kind of go from there and make it your own. I have not put this down. I have not used any other mascara since I got this in the mail, and I'm just so overwhelmingly pleased with this product. That completes the video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave me any of your comments or questions down below. Definitely let me know what your favorites in the month of May have been. I will be linking all of these products down in the description box for your convenience. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe.